Welcome to News and Views. My name is Danae Jones and it's my pleasure to bring you this week's segment. Today we're at Complete Business Solutions in Cairns, where a new purpose-built iiHub facility is located in McLeod Street. The iiHub has been created for Cairns startups and small business owners to provide them with a low-cost access to co-working space, meeting rooms, mentoring, technology, professional services and workshops. Today we are talking to Petina Tieman, Director of Complete Business Solutions herself. Petina Tieman and Paul Gear of Complete Business Solutions are your local multi-award winning business specialists, providing affordable and flexible solutions to startups, tradies and small business owners. They are most well known for their grant and tender writing services and are gaining a solid reputation in business planning, mentoring, growth strategies and management systems for SMEs. This year, Complete Business Solutions will launch Boot Camps for Biz, a range of practical and intensive workshops to build your business in 2 days. Welcome to News and Views, Petina.
Thanks, Danae.
Thanks for coming on the show. Yeah. Now, I believe congratulations are in order. You've actually been named the National Indigenous Businesswoman of the Year.
Yes.
And you are one of the 100 faces of small business for the Queensland Government.
Correct, yeah, very exciting.
Huge for a local business.
Yeah, so the National Indigenous Businesswoman of the Year award was through Supply Nation for the Supplier Diversity Awards. And it provides me an amazing opportunity to go across to a delegates conference at Austin, Texas in October. And that's partially sponsored. And we also have mentoring through IAG on a regular basis down in Sydney.
So what does this mean for you as an Indigenous businesswoman? Are there things that you're wanting to achieve out there in the community for Indigenous businesswomen as a result of winning this?
Very much so. It's about leadership and empowerment to show Indigenous women that if they share their story, believe in their journey, ask and accept some help, that they too can have an amazing opportunity to reach for their future and have a stunning career that can encompass so many different things. For me, this also provides a unique opportunity to help so many other people on their own journey that wasn't necessarily available when I was on my start of my journey.
Yeah, you're right. There's so many things that are available now, aren't there? But people just aren't aware of the types of services that are out there, which is something that you're very passionate about advocating for.
Yeah, so we do work with private enterprise, Indigenous business, but also through government to provide pro bono or partially funded services, including mentoring startups, less fortunate businesses, small business operators who are stuck in a rut, and it's typically those who other people won't necessarily work with at this point in time because they don't have the funds available. So for us, we have a rare opportunity and we love what we do. Yeah.
I know you and I have crossed paths many times, and the grant writing services that you provide is something that I'm a big advocate for. I think you do a wonderful job with that. Can you explain to our viewers the types of grants that are actually available right here and now for their businesses?
Sure. So there are many grants available through local, state and federal government agencies, but also through private enterprises and sponsorship funding. With Queensland Government, for example, there's Office of Small Business have grants called Entrepreneur Grant, Digital Grant, Business Growth Fund, and there are various eligibility criteria for those, but there are also various amounts that are for that, and that's particularly around growth strategies, coaching, mentoring, websites, and etc. to help you grow your business. Then Advanced Queensland have funds available for coaches and mentors who want to deliver workshops for startups and small business. And then federal government has a range of grants that are available dependent on what stage of the business that you're at, be it for plant and equipment or consultancy services, etc. So there's usually over 300 grants available at any given time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, what type of funding is available in these grants for businesses?
So with regards to the entrepreneur grant, when that round is open, which typically opens 3 times a year through Office of Small Business Queensland Government, businesses can be funded for projects that are a value of up to $10,000 and get reimbursed $5,000. The digital grant is spend up to $20,000 on digital projects and technology and get reimbursed 50%. The business growth fund can be funding of up to $50,000, and that's for specialist services, plant and equipment. The Advanced Queensland grant for startup coaches and mentors can be up to $25,000. And then you have the highly competitive Ignite Ideas grant, which we've just secured $250,000 for one of our technology startup clients.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
So it's quite a reasonable boost of money for businesses to be able to get that step forward, isn't it?
It is. Over the last 12 months alone, we've secured more than $4 million of funding for 170 grant applications, typically for Queensland businesses, and they're usually startups or small business.
And from your experience, because you're working with these businesses on a day-to-day basis, what have you seen the turnaround is for those businesses from coming to you and saying, look, I need a grant application done, then they're successful, they get the funding, they go through the process, they get the consultants and whatever it is that they need on board, and then the end result, you get to see those success stories?
We do, because we always help our clients with the grant reporting as well. We see not only the growth and improvement of their business, but also in the building of the skills and capacity of the business owner. So they now have a completely renewed energy for their business and how to move it forward and self-manage post the project. So we're seeing growth of, between 20 and 70% of a lot of businesses, which is pretty fantastic.
It is, and I mean, that's really the outcomes that government is wanting with these grants, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So it's either about employment outcomes or growth and what you can contribute to the economy as outcomes from these grants. And we're seeing that in every case so far, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you've got another exciting project that you've been working on, the establishment of this iiHub.
Yes.
Now, can you explain to our viewers what an iiHub is?
So iiHub is Innovate Incubator Hub. It is 100% Indigenous owned. And this facility is a collaboration of services and facilities providing startups and small business owners low-cost access to the use of facilities, co-working space, a digital recording podcast studio, technology, workshops, mentoring, professional services. So, and the best thing is we're located in the CBD. We have plenty of free staff or visitor parking and modern premises. So it's going to be, where we are different is that it's quite an energetic hub. It's upmarket, yet very affordable to access those facilities and training and mentoring, etc.
And when you say affordable, what kind of starting prices are we talking about?
So at the moment we have people hiring the training workshop rooms, which include kitchenettes and all high-speed NBN and the technology, for just $85 for a half day, and that includes their parking and catering. Or $150 for a full day. For us, it's more about the collaboration of those services that they can connect with whilst they're within our premises. So either other business people that are using the premises at the time, or how we can connect them to different government departments that we work with, etc.
Exciting.
It is exciting, yeah. So we have only been here for 6 weeks, so it's
very new.
It is very new, and still a bit of colour to come into it yet. And
I love your light bulb.
I know, it's pretty amazing, right?
Oh yeah, and you bought it locally, I believe.
We did. We bought it from Samsara, so yes, one of those light bulb moments.
Absolutely. Well, it is an incubator after all, so the light bulb is very fitting. Now, one of your other projects that you have coming up, which I don't know all the detail about because you haven't launched it yet, but if you could share with our viewers a little bit of it without giving too much away, is your boot camps.
So Boot Camps for Biz is 2-day intensives about how you can build your business within 2 days. So where you might typically pay a coach or consultant for several months worth of training and mentoring developing your strategic documents, we will actually do that with you over a 2-day weekend, and you will do practical live training on real documents like building your business plan, your marketing plan, effective communication techniques, going through a live government grant application, understanding the criteria around tenders and things like that. So we've got a range of programs coming in under the boot camps for small biz. One of those is for startups, another is for business women, and then the other is for generic husband and wife couples in business.
Brilliant. So when does this start?
So our first weekend will start next month in September, and then our VIP retreats, where we get to escape with people actually staying out on a beautiful luxury mansion or a resort, will be occurring from November.
Brilliant. Watch this space, hey?
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure to find out everything that you've been up to. I hope you come and share with us some of the successes that come out of the iiHub in the not too distant future.
Fantastic, thank you.
Thanks, Petina. So there you have it, folks. Petina Tieman, Director of Complete Business Solutions. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and we'll see you next week.